So come along here. These are our, again, these are conduits, and these are 20 millimeter conduits, right? Connected to the panel with our ends, right? And these are our strap for conduits, and these are 20 millimeter conduits, and we use drywall screw and attach them to the boards, right? Come down here. We have a number of galvanized boxes, and these galvanized boxes, right? This is a junction box, a galvanized junction box, right? And what we do, also is all our boxes, I ensure that I get boxes that has the appropriate ground screw. And here our equipment grounding conductor is bonded to all my metal boxes. All my metal boxes are bonded with the earth container conductor. All of them bonding with it. Go along. So anything in metal must be bonded by a earth container conductor. I see I've been at a lot of sites recently, project I see where the electricians, they just run the gun and they don't bond the boxes, they don't grow earth them. And that's a no-no. It's a no-no. So right? So electricians, so I implore you, whoever in the trade are not doing it, I will take it up now. Ensure the boxes are grounded and by the correct material, the right material, and of the box is grounded, the metal boxes. Alright. So that's it for that. So this now will come along here. This is a placed PVC box with a switch for a pilot light switch for a washer dryer, right? And now we use in this case I use a 4 millimeter because normally a washer dryer would about 25 to 30 amps. So now I use 4 millimeter wire, and this is our washer dryer. This is the pilot light switch, the switch for it, right? So this now, so our washer dryer will connect to this box, right? Here we have a cooker switch, right? And this is a 45 amp cooker switch is normally placed by the stove or a water heater. And we have a long PVC cooker switch box here, right, for it, this cooker switch will be connected to it, right? Come along here. We have our isolator, and this isolator is an outdoor isolator, right? But just for this display purpose, I don't put the cover on, right? So this isolator normally is for a air condition, right? A air condition unit, and this will be placed outside, and the air condition will be fed from it, right? Here we have a 2 feet LED lamp, right? 2 feet LED lamp with a LED tube. And this LED tube, and the LED tube can be connected 2 ways. It can be a one side or a two side. Well, what is meant by a one side is when the light and the neutral is at one terminal at one point. When it's a 2 point connecting position, the hot one leg at the top and one leg will go at the bottom here, right? This is our photocell here, and here we have our photocell with this is the bottom of the photocell, the holder for the photocell, and this now is the photocell itself, and this photocell will detect darkness, so it comes on during at dusk and goes off at dawn, right? And it's a photocell that will control this light, right? And here we have come down here now, we have now a receptacle. In Jamaica, the people always refer to this as 3-pin flush plug and so forth. But the correct name for it, electricians out there, and now who come into trade and who call it, that use the proper term. This is a receptacle in the United States, and in Britain, where we're coming from, they refer to it as a socket outlet. So remember, this is a socket outlet, not a 3-pin flush plug. Socket outlet, right? Go along here, come down here now. What we have gone through, we have two-way switches and the intermediate switches, because this light, which is fluorescent light, we have set it up to work from 3 positions, right? If we wanted to work from 2 positions, we will just use two-way switches. However, in this case, we want to work from 3 positions, so we incorporate an intermediate switch in the middle, right? So this is our intermediate switch, right? And this is our two-way switch at the end. And here is our GFCI socket outlet, our receptacle unit in the United States. That is what the code said name, right? Is that we name it so. The code, which is the official document of Jamaica, right? And the National Electrical Code, which we currently using some aspect of it, refer to it as a GFCI socket outlet, right? So this first part of the video that I've gone through is just familiarize you with the correct term and name for the for the electrical, the electrical, basically electrical fixtures that in all in all residential facility. All right, we never mentioned this, Mr. Broad. All right, this would be the versatility out here as receptacle. But it's not really a receptacle. It is a bulb holder, a lamp holder, right? United States might refer to it as a luminaire, right? But it's actually a lamp holder, bulb holder, right? So and the other thing, I always ensure that my material, any material I purchase, they must be of the highest standard. So if they are not UL rated, NEMA, ANSI, if it's in Britain, the BS standard, if it's Canada, the CSA standard, and sanctioned by the IEC and the IEEE, me not use it, right? So I go to because I cannot afford to do an installation. I use inferior material on it, right? And the thing break down, and people continue to call us saying that work. We don't have time for that, right? Anyway, so that's the first part of the our material is concerned.